Hello again, guys. I thought today we would kind of celebrate my favorite movie, baseball movie, just movie period, and that is A League of Their Own. I know a lot of you are big fans of this movie too, especially if you're a female, and I actually got to meet the original members of the girls ballpark, or excuse me, the girls baseball league when I was at the All-Star game festivity, so it was really cool, and I almost cried, honestly, because I feel like they're such an inspiration. Not only to, like, the movie, obviously, but, like, to me and a million girls everywhere because I don't know. Especially at that time, girls were supposed to be, like, prim and proper, which, you know, if you've seen the movie and you know just in general that back in the late 40s, in the 40s in general, 50s, you know, they were kind of different than it is now. Like, I would be shamed horribly if I wore this outfit in public back then, so, I just think it's great. They're actually rebooting the movie for Netflix, and I applied to be in it, and they actually reached out to me, but I can't afford to fly myself out there, and it would just have been a lot. But I just wanted to review. I have a League of Their Own costume that I've had for a few years. I actually upped the size this year because I've gained a significant amount of weight. So I'm going to do kind of like an unboxing, and then just wanted to give a really quick shout out to this website, well, not website, Facebook group, which is Ohio Bobblehead Connect. I actually got this Marla Hooch bobblehead on there, and it's a great place to go if you have extra baubles, or you know, you've come across some at a flea market that you already have but you want to pick up, and then you can trade for some other ones later. So I've actually scored quite a few. I'm picking up 3 more for Tribe Fest. So they have a lot of meat and pickup, so you can do a lot of swapping. They will ship your stuff for you. The gentleman that shipped this did a fantastic job. Marla Hooch was my favorite in the movie because to me she was the most relatable for me. Marla Hooch. Hard on the eyes, but she was a great hitter, which was me growing up. So I always related to her, and of course we named our cat Marla Hooch. Marla Hooch. So she is just a little inspiration, and let's get to it. So I ordered my costume from Amazon. I think it was about $35 to $37, so which isn't terrible considering all that comes with it. I got it from Amazon, like I said, so it comes in just a plain Amazon bag. So let's open her up and I'll show you everything that you get. Okay, so it says Maxim Party Supplies. It's wrapped really well, so you don't have to worry about, like, okay, it's winter time, it's hanging outside. I know right now is not the ideal time for costumes, but well, I'll just explain later when it comes to this one. So let me open it. Second bag down. So already you can see how off the color is. It's bright pink, so that's something I'm gonna try to combat. I can show you in regards to like my old one versus the new one, the color difference, because they got the color way off on it, but for a $40 costume, you know, it's kind of expected. You do get a lot with this, so you do, everything's individually wrapped. So I just opened the hat. It's not terrible quality, shocking. It is embroidered with the little symbol. I don't know why I'm having a brain fart this morning, but yeah, for the Rockford peaches. It's Velcro, so it's adjustable. It is bright red. It's like a really, I don't know, I think this is like a good quality hat for considering it came in a costume. So that's the first piece. Let's save the costume for, oh yeah, this comes with socks. I don't think my last one came with socks, so here's the red socks you get. Oh, for a second I thought they were like stirrups. Okay, so full length knee socks, which is great. My last ones I bought actually had white stripes on them, so they weren't as accurate, so I'm really pumped. I'll put the link down below if anybody's interested in buying this. They also make it for kids, and they do have a Jimmy Dugan costume as well. And everyone on Facebook that I know has been tagging me in this little girl's like photo shoot dressed up in a costume, and it just melts my heart. She looks like she's like 5 or 6 years old, but it's like the cutest thing. So yeah, this one comes with socks, which is great. It also comes with the belt. So with that, it's like a pretty high quality, I mean, for a costume. I don't want to say this is like genuine leather, but ooh, it does stink a little bit, but you know, if you let it air out, it should be okay. Okay, this is exactly like the last belt I had. So it is pretty big. I believe I had to make another hole on mine to make it fit, but that was 30 pounds ago, so we'll see how this goes. My first one here, I'm trying to see a size. Okay, I ordered the first one in a medium. And I will say something about these dresses. They are super, super short. I will try the new one on. Even when I was thin and that thing fit correctly, it still was extremely short. So make sure you order some red shorts to wear underneath unless you're like going out, you know, to OU or something and you can really like show what you want. But if you're going to wear this on the street, definitely wear some shorts. I also bought some fleece lined like flesh colored leggings that I wear with it, and I throw the socks over top, and you really can't tell that much that I'm wearing leggings, but it keeps you warm. I usually do that for a Tribe Fest every year. That's why I ordered a new one. So back to the belt. It does have this little adjustable guy here, so you can tuck in your extra of the belt. Like I said, I think I had to make a new hole on the last one, so it's nice it comes with an extra piece. It's not attached, it slides freely. So the last one came completely off, and I lost it at one point, but I ended up finding it. So let's get to the actual costume portion. So here is the full costume. As you can see, it's bright pink, which is not accurate. They were the Rockford peaches, and they wore more of like a peachy pink color. So I don't know if it's because it's just a costume or if it's because they think that's how it should be, but right off the bat, it looks like the patch is a little crooked. My last one I actually covered up with an Indians patch. They don't have any numbers or anything on the back, so that's kind of cool that you can customize it. The last one I put on number 7 because that's when we had Jan Gomes, which I loved. If you're a big fan of the movie and you're a redhead, I used to dye my hair red. Dottie Hinson wore number 8 in the film, so that's something to keep in mind if you want to be accurate. It does have kind of nice little patches on the sleeves, which is shocking. This one is different than my other one because this one just has a generic patch. This one actually has the good patch on it. So, I mean, I'm going to keep this one. I also just realized these buttons have like a pattern on them. It's probably not picking that up, but that's super strange. So, like you can see right away, but at the same time, mine was bright pink like this when I ordered it last time. This has had about a dozen or so washes, so the color difference is huge. I'm actually going to wash this quite a few times. And if you can see, I don't know how well you can see, but it is kind of see-through. You do have to wear, it's not see-through, but you don't want to wear a black bra or anything with it, and you can see the lining, like the under portion of it. This under one does not have a button either. So here's what I'm talking about. So when you unbutton it, there's this inner flap, which is accurate like the movie, but my old costume has a button, clear button here that you can clip on to keep it closed. This doesn't have that, so I might have to run a safety pin or something through it. I'm not going to cover up the patch this time. I want to keep this one similar to the actual movie. See, these are two different brands completely. So I believe this one was more expensive. I think this one was like a couple hundred, not couple hundred, couple, you know, $10, $20 more than that costume. So I kind of wish I would have opened that sooner because I would have switched it out, but it's fine. It's a Halloween costume. I wear it just to be a weirdo, but I am definitely going to have to wash the crap out of it because even the fabric, like this is really almost like canvasy material. It's really thick, and this has been washed a few times and it's a lot softer. So I'm going to have to probably wash this a few times. Oh my gosh, this is like already ripped. Right around the waist, it already has a place on it. So I actually might send it back because this is kind of crappy that there's like a big hole. So I think I'm going to do that. I'm actually going to return it and get another one and see if I can find this one in particular. Because the quality is just better, in my opinion, of the old one. I honestly just needed a bigger size in it. This one is a large, extra large size. I just want to see how short it is really quick. This one seems to be a little longer, but again, that could be the bigger size. I also kind of have like, I'm a little thick, if you know what I'm saying, so the back of dresses always like ride up a little bit on me, so I always have to wear those shorts. But I am kind of disappointed. I guess I didn't realize I ordered 2 different brands. I'll try to go back and find that one that I ordered because, you know, Amazon saves your history. And that's where I got this one at too. But this is officially licensed by, you know, the girls, you know, baseball league. So I want to get the same thing because this has actually been really great. People love when I wear this. But the hat and the belt are exactly the same as the other one I have. So I'm not sure what happened with this costume. I guess it's just a really good knockoff, but it is way more poor quality. So lesson learned. I'm going to send it back. I still have about 2 weeks till Tribe Fest. Ben has Amazon Prime, so we're going to make it happen. Yeah, that is my review of the costume. So I guess I'm just going to jump into the old one I had because this one, in all fairness, this one was this color to begin with though. So just because this one looks nicer, it wasn't the same shade. I've washed it. I think I washed it 3 times before I even wore it to try to get some of that fading out of there. I like Googled some ways to make fabric fade faster, which is like counterproductive for most instances, but when I want it to be more accurate. And now that I see how bright pink that is, it makes this one actually look a lot closer. So yeah, this one real quick, let me just show you. It does have the button here that undoes, but see how it has this extra button on the inside to keep it closed. So definitely if you're going to order it, try to get this GPBL League one. Try to get the actual, I'll try to find this and put the description in the below, and I'll put, you know, old costume, new costume. Really bummed that's ripped. I was just going to kind of accept the fact that it was bright pink and like coarser quality, but it does look to be a little longer. Like this one, if you look, it's extremely short. I mean, the last one came, you probably can't see. The last one came down to, I believe, here. And this one came to here. This is a medium, so it is a different size, but that one is a little bit longer. So just something to keep in mind. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. When I get the new one, I'm just going to order the same one I had last time, so there's no confusion. But thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.